Anyway, we don't get to talk the way that we normally did when we were in class, when we would sit down and have our little check-ins. And so I'm left to sort of watch you guys on camera or look at your gray square and just try to gauge how everybody's doing. And you know, I feel I always feel compelled to want to make a difference to you, because, you know, that's just part of what, you know, part of being a teacher to me is not just giving you work, but also trying to make a difference in your life. So I just wanted to tell you a couple things that I heard recently that were positive. I wanted to pass it along to you. Does that sound okay? So a study came out a couple days ago, and I read an article about it yesterday. They showed that one of the things that is helping people fight the virus is vitamin D. How do you get vitamin D? Exposure to sun. I'm not encouraging you to go out and get a sunburn, but I'm encouraging you to make sure you're getting out of the house and that you're spending some time in the sun, okay? Vitamin D is a strange vitamin. It's not a vitamin we eat like C and A and all that other stuff. We get that from our food. You can get vitamin D supplements, but the best way to get it is to just go outside. Modern human has been on Earth for over 100,000 years, and then all the ancestors that led up to that. We've got hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years of evolution and experience where we are meant for outside. We're not meant to be in these boxes, you know what I mean? In these sealed up boxes that disconnect us from the environment, right? We are meant to be outside. Another thing is that China, where this whole thing started, okay, they did this very big study. How did everybody get it? And they only, of all the people that got in China, now we're below them out of the water right now, but at the beginning, they had the most, right? Anyway. 2 cases came from outside transmission. 2. Again, what's the take-home message? Go outside. Another one, and this study, they've come out with tons of studies. This is not just about this virus. This is about every disease. Exercise. The group that always does the best is people that are active, right? We are not meant to sit around. We're not meant to be in one spot all day, day after day, eating a box of Cheez-Its and Cheez-It after Cheez-It after Cheez. You know what I'm talking about? They're delicious, right? They're made to trigger all that stuff in our brain that makes us want them. The fat, the sugar, the salt, boom, they figure out exactly what the ratio is, and they put that in everything, and we can't help ourselves. We got paleo brains. We got brains that formed 100,000 years ago when you couldn't find all that stuff, and now we can find it everywhere. I could fill this whole room up with boxes of Cheez-Its by the end of the day, right? Just 2 clicks on Instacart, bam, right? I don't even need a virtual background. I just got Cheez-Its everywhere, okay? So exercise is always better than sitting around. We're not meant to sit around. We're not meant to be in these boxes, right? Or at least we didn't evolve this way. And the last thing, and this is a tough one for teenagers, you're all going to be like, oh, I'm not doing it, is go to bed on time. Proper sleep. They call it good sleep hygiene. Okay? Get to bed on time. Get your 8 hours of sleep. Okay, that's when your body does all of its restoring. That's when your mind does all of its restoring and getting right with your thoughts, and it preps you for the next day. If you're constantly at a sleep deficit, every day you shave off a couple hours and you're only getting 5 hours or 4 hours or 3 hours, and you're doing this, you're blasting yourself with the blue light from your screens, right? That they've shown that blue light, that triggers your brain to be awake. Your brain needs hours of that late afternoon lighting where the blue's all filtered out because of the angle of the sun. That's how we evolved, right? You can't blast your eyes with blue light all night long and then expect to get a good night's sleep, because your brain's not going to go through all the proper cycles of sleep. So just one more time, go outside, get vitamin D. Go outside and be with people. Just, you know, keep your distance, but still, that's safe. Okay? Exercise. Exercise is good for your body, good for your mind, good for your health, everything. And then proper sleep. good sleep hygiene. I'm doing what I can. If there was something else I could do to help you, I would. The best I can do is just give you some basic some basic guidelines to follow, and hopefully it'll make a difference.